Melanie Lhamatyu writes, I have studied the brainwashed minions that follow Darwin and his lies. Darwin never changed kind. Therefore his whole theory is total finch poop. Do you know it takes more faith to not believe in a creator / force / God / universe than it does to believe in something. I will never ever claim to buy into anyone's 100% theory of God, but I have studied over 8 million near-death experiences. The old theory of brain activity is a hoax. To dismiss it, after studying their stories for months, there is no way in hell there is not an afterlife, and everyone sees, feels, understands the light. The ever-expanding light. They say there is no human words to explain. My favorite near-death is the atheist neurologist. Yeah, well, he's not an atheist anymore. Religion ruined everything, and there is so many secrets they keep that would prove life after death / creator. I think people that walk around with horse blinders on are asses. I am sorry. I can't take closed people. BC facts are we do not know. Melanie Lhamatyu, you talk like an apologist. The word kind isn't used in science. If you mean species, I can assure you that it has been observed in laboratories that fruit flies have changed from one species to another. I'm not here to try to convince a closed-minded person, who walks around with horse blinders on, that the overwhelming evidence for evolution is real. Even if evolution was wrong, that still wouldn't prove there is a God. Faith is just an excuse to believe something without evidence. It doesn't take any faith not to believe in something. How much faith do you have that leprechauns don't exist? If faith is such a good thing and you claim atheists need faith, then how is atheism a bad thing? You claim to have studied over 8 million near-death experiences. Now let's do the math. There are 525,600 minutes in a year. So even if it took you only 1 minute to study a case, it would take you a year, not months, without sleep to study 500,000 cases. Either you're a liar or an exaggerator. First you claim, there is no way in hell there is not an afterlife, and everyone sees, feels, understands the light. The ever-expanding light, as if capital letters makes it true, but then you admit, facts are we do not know. If you don't know, why are you making claims? I can tell by your spelling, grammar, and math skills that you aren't very educated. You don't even understand what light is. Light doesn't expand. It travels in a straight line at 186,000 miles per second. If you can really prove, with your studies, that there's an afterlife, please don't try to convince me. Go write your paper and submit it for peer review, so it can get published in major science journals. I'm sure you'll win a Nobel Prize for your efforts.